Tram derailments. A rather common sight in Sydney, and today is no different. Yep, that's right, another tram derailment, and today it is at Royal Randwick. So today I headed to Royal Randwick to take a look at the tram derailment, see what happened, and trying to move the tram out of the way and how other trams got around. So this will be my final video for 2023. So hope you enjoy this video, and thank you all for the support this year in 2023. Enjoy. And there's our first glimpse of the derailed tram. An abandoned tram, a tram that has been stuck behind this derailed tram for around 4 hours at the time of recording. This is one of the many trams on the line that was stuck and off any trip, so I wasn't able to see it. But yeah, that tram was unfortunately stuck behind this one and had nowhere to go. It is now time to see what on earth happened. As I was walking over, the pantograph finally just went up to the overhead wires and the desto board was turned on. Before we take a look at the damage, I was lucky enough to be able to film the tram just being moved then from its spot from where it derailed. Now that the tram has been moved, it is now time to take a look at the damage. Alright, so past TsetsTransport here, filming at the scene, live on the scene I guess, not even live. But so what has happened is a tram that was running empty derailed at the junction just here. Unfortunately I wasn't able to get shots of the tram actually off the tracks, but there is damage to the tracks. I'm sure I will try and get some photos. They are about to move the tram back up towards the depot. There's another tram down there which was featured in this video, which was stuck waiting. So basically trams have been suspended between Moore Park and Randwick due to this minor tram derailment. This is also probably my first time actually seeing just a single unit of a tram on the L2/L3 lines, as normally there's two units coupled together. So this is then when the tram that was stuck at Royal Randwick for a few hours then finally moved up. At the time of recording, I thought that the tram might have been coming up to tow the other one back to the depot. That did not happen. This is then when they began shuttle services, which was very poorly communicated to passengers, and you'll see in the video I eventually figured out that there were shuttle services. The front. yeah, they're obviously just about to probably couple that damaged tram to this one just here. Set numbers for this tram is number 15 and 16. Conveniently, this did happen right next to the tram depot, which is a bit more convenient for the workers. So I do believe that this tram is either heading back to the depot or is going to begin another service towards Randwick. I'll just follow it now. I believe they might be getting this tram out of the way, I'm not sure. But it does look like the junction for the tram over there is quite damaged. So I'm not sure if they'll be moving it or what they'll be doing. But this tram is heading down that way, so either it will head back to the depot or it will continue down to Randwick. So I'll just have a look. I'm not going to get on because obviously I want to film the other tram, that's the main priority, but just may as well also film the process of what they do once there's a tram derailment and how they bring services back and stuff like that. But potentially they might be bringing the tram back into service. I'm not too sure. There's nothing on the screens. They still have the L2 closed screens, but all the doors are open. I think the lights might be off inside, but so that's the tram down there. They're doing work on the tracks at the moment. I might head back up there in a second. But yeah, it looks like people are getting on this tram, so I think they're just about to move the damaged tram and bring these ones back into service. So yeah, we'll see what happens here, but yeah, it looks like this tram might be beginning its service again. So it did turn out that that tram did begin a shuttle service between Randwick and Royal Randwick. Now I am heading back down to the derailed, well not anymore derailed tram, to take a closer look at the junctions, as it is very heavily damaged, scratches everywhere, and there's even cracks in the tram tracks, which is what you'll see. So it doesn't look like this tram will be moving anytime soon, and at the time of recording I thought it was going to be moving in like 5 minutes. That did not happen. So let's take a closer look at the tram junction and how heavily damaged it was. So from what I've heard, apparently the cause of the derailment was that the junction was actually stuck in place. I don't know if it was covered with dirt or it was like broken, I don't know, but that's the cause of the derailment. They are currently clearing out that junction and are attempting to move it. As you've probably seen in some clips, and you will see in some clips, they are trying to maneuver it around, so they're obviously just trying to get that fixed so they can move this tram out of the way. So that is the damaged junction. They are just currently fixing it right now. Definitely going to need some repairs done. This is just a temporary fix so they can move the trams at least. I have no idea what they're going to do, but the doors on that tram have closed. So I wonder what will happen. But yeah, it doesn't look like trams are running on this line anytime soon, at least for the next few hours. Okay, that tram is now moved out of the way. It's either going to head back to the depot or continue down to Randwick. Just going to take a look and see what it's doing, because the junction is just up there. No, it looks like it'll be heading back down to Randwick. Oh, yep, okay, so the screens, you can barely see it on the video, but I can see it from just here. The screens have now changed back. They have service alerts, probably saying tram delays, but it does show tram services. So I'm not sure what they'll be doing, but potentially, since of this junction just here, they might be running shuttle services between Royal Randwick and Randwick. So I'll have a look, but they do look like they're about to move that tram, hopefully. But yeah, so that tram down there's gone now. I might quickly take a look down, just see what it says on the screens, and then quickly race back up, because they're probably just about to move this tram, and then I'll follow it into the depot. But yeah, quite an unexpected video that I was not planning to make, but pretty good last video of the year, I must say. Alright, so we have another tram coming. I'm just going to quickly get out of the way before it comes in. But there is another tram coming. I don't know, I think it says Royal Randwick on its screen. I'm just going to be careful. Yep, I'm all good to go. Yeah, that says Royal Randwick, so I think they might be shuttling the trams. So this tram's just pulled in. It's a Royal Randwick service. That's the derailed tram just down there. According to the screens, there's a circular quay service on the wrong side in 3 minutes. Don't know how that's going to happen with all these blocked routes. And now there's confused passengers. But yeah, according to the screens, 3 minutes is the next circular quay tram on the wrong side of the tracks. But I don't particularly believe that. As well, there's the route block just there, and I've heard the drivers talking. It looks like they might actually be doing some shuttle services between Royal Randwick and Randwick. But our trams are slowly moving again. They just can't go past that point just there. Not too sure. Yeah, the junction just moved, so they're probably going to move this tram up just here. But yeah, I keep on changing my idea on things, but maybe there is a chance that that tram won't be moving for quite some time. Here comes this one now. So yeah, it looks like they are beginning shuttle services between Royal Randwick and Randwick. Yep, it's just pulling into the siding track just here where they can turn around the tram. Definitely seeing everything firsthand. Once again, there is a bit of a lack of communication. So the screens are displaying that there are no trams running between Royal Randwick and Randwick, but it actually does look like there is. And there's screens saying they're going to circular quay, but most likely not. It's very confusing, and of course I understand that there of course is an incident and they don't really know what's going to happen, but yeah, a bit of a lack of information from what I can see. So yeah, it does look like they're beginning shuttle services now. This tram's just pulled into the side and he's going to take another look at the derailed tram. They're trying to fix it. I think they're actually getting like proper metal to try and actually move the junction now. There's that tram just down there. And here's the victim. Tram set number 49 is the victim of this derailment. And it displays that it's going to Randwick. I don't think so. This here is a bit of a closer look at the damage on the tram tracks. And there's the tram. I can also just see another tram in the far distance that's about to come into Royal Randwick, so they have begun shuttle services, I think, even though they haven't said anything on any trip or anything like that. So, yeah, you can see all those scratch marks on the tram tracks though, geez. So definitely some damage on here. It's gone on for quite a bit, obviously. But yeah, quite a bit of damage just here. Here comes in another tram. But they're trying to move it, but I don't think they'll be able to because yeah, this junction's pretty messed up, that's for sure. As you can see just here, this is one of their biggest concerns with a huge crack in the tram tracks. Okay, so another tram has pulled in. There was this one coming down there, and that actually might only be a 1 unit, but there's this tram here, and I think it has like N on its indicator screen. I don't know why, but I think it's a passenger service, but there is another tram down there, so there might be coupling it back together. I'm not too sure to figure out, but there's now 2 trams here. There's one just approaching there, as you can see it on the left. There's another one, so I'm not sure what's happening, but hopefully they move this tram soon. After having a chat with the workers, they told me that the tram wasn't going to be moving for another few hours and the junction was quite heavily damaged. So, as I don't have that much time and I have other things to do, I had to unfortunately head off. So, here is a tour around the area of the tram derailment one last time before I head off. As you can just see here, the bogie cover was taken off, revealing that that was the part of the tram that did derail. Unfortunately, that now brings this video to a close. Thank you all so much for watching my channel in 2023 and watching this video. Apologies for the editing being reduced in this video, as it was quite unexpected and was not planned, and also the fact how Christmas is only a day or 2 away, so I wasn't really in the mood for editing. So yeah, I do apologise for that, but thank you all so much for watching this channel and watching this video. Thank you for being part of the community for 2023, and I look forward to the things that I do in 2024 for you all. Thank you all for supporting the channel this year, and here's to a great Christmas and Happy New Year's.
On me, take